everybody, it is me, Gabe Cadanza, here today with another video. We are playing Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Yes, the new Five Nights at Freddy's game is out, so we are playing it. As you can see, I've made 2 save files already. One that I completed and soft-locked. RIP. And then I started a second one because I need to get all the endings. And then I thought, why not just record for YouTube? So, Profile 3, the YouTube one. We're going to turn up the brightness just a little bit. Hopefully it's good. And we are getting right into the game. Well, maybe not right into the game because there's the loading screen or the menu screen, but you know, closer. Yeah, so welcome to Secret of the Mimic, the new series on my channel. Depending on when I post this, there will be 2 videos in one day, or just 1 video in one day, because I never finished Help Wanted 2, getting all the secrets for Secret of the Mimic of Help Wanted 2, but the new game's out now, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. So anywho, new game, let's get started, woo! If you've
Arnold.
been wondering...
Hey, buddy. This is Dispatch with Fazbear Entertainment. How are you feeling?
Hold on.
Well, since you asked, I just finished a 36-hour shift, and I'm struggling to stay awake. Frankly, I tried to tell my manager that I can't work like this anymore.
Awesome to hear. Well, listen, we need you to take one more shift for us, since you're our closest technician in the area.
Wait, what? I can barely keep my eyes open.
I know. The grind is exhilarating, isn't it? We're so happy to have you on the Fazbear team. You can't fool me, though. You're just trying to snag one of those $25 gift certificates at the end of the year for outstanding performance.
But no, I'm doing it because you guys keep threatening to dock my pay and repo my truck.
I love that enthusiasm. So anyway, this will be a piece of cake. We had this contractor named Edwin Murray. He was developing some tech for us, but he's gone quiet. As per his contract, everything he's been working on for us is now legally ours, so we're sending you in to get it. Our motion sensors indicate that someone is still inside the building, moving around, although the signal's a bit erratic, but we don't expect any kind of confrontation. We'll follow up with more instructions soon. For now, just follow these directions and find your way into that building.
I hate you.
Amazing. Thanks for being a part of the Fazbear team. Dispatch out.
And there you go. Right on into it. So if you have been wondering where Mystic Miles is...
I just pulled up.
Good job.
I just stopped recording for a while. It's not gone. It's just on a little bit of a break.
You're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. Well, how am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a data diver tool. Look around you. Kind of looks like a walkie-talkie with 2 prongs sticking out of the top.
Let's take a gander. What do we got in
Should
here?
be in the van. Richie slipped it in your toolbox during the last job, just in case.
What's that say? 2-ton.
Check your toolbox.
I can't read that. Alright, data diver.
Good job. Well done. That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not lose it. Now get in there and retrieve our property.
Alright.
Over and out.
Okay, dispatch. According to the game, according to the teasers, this game takes place in 1979. I, however, don't believe that, and I'll explain why later in the game. Just know It says 79. I don't believe it. So, yeah, Murrys Costume Manor. It looks a little different than the Help Wanted version, but you know, that's fair.
The MCM facility is temporarily closed. For all deliveries and work inquiries, the client and deliveries entrance is located around the side of the building.
Alright. One thing I will be doing is turning on subtitles for you YouTubers, for you people on YouTube to see. Alright, let's take a look around. So we can't go this way. There ain't really anything over here for us. There's a house over there on the hill, which, if I remember correctly, I never read the books. I haven't gotten around to it yet, so I don't actually know a whole lot about the original story. But from what I gather, that is Edwin Murray's house over there. And, ooh, mailbox. When you see these mailboxes, you're gonna want to do that. This is like this game's equivalent to the... So those mailboxes are this game's equivalent to the duffel bags from Security Breach. So if you ever see one of those, you want to go up to it, because they will tell you exactly what you need to do. Well, they won't tell you what you need to do, but they will give you different little story bits. And we do love us a good story. Okay, there's nothing over here. Can't go over there, so we're just gonna keep going this way. There's a lot of different parts of this game that use, like, motion to move stuff. And, I'm not saying I feel like it was made for the Nintendo Switch 2, or, like, a computer with a mouse. But I could definitely see them, like, putting that into the equation. Like, knowing that the Nintendo Switch 2 just came out, that this game just came out. There's a lot of different spots where motion is used. I could totally see this game using motion, the motion controls of the Switch 2, once it comes out on Switch, if it comes out on Switch. Murray's Marvelous Cleanovac. Home of the original. Alright. Now, to those of you that don't... To those of you that don't know, Edwin Murray is a contractor for Fazbear Entertainment. What does that mean? It means that Fazbear Entertainment sends him files and says, hey, we want you to make us this stuff. And then Edwin just does it. He doesn't... I mean, I'm sure Edwin has some creations of his own, like that vacuum cleaner. But, like, you'll see later on that there's some Fazbear Entertainment things that you're like, oh yeah, that was definitely... Oh, so sorry. That was definitely not Edwin. That was a Fazbear thing. But we'll see that as we go on.
Welcome, potential buyers, to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor, the leading powerhouse in costume entertainment and carnival game technologies. Woo! Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun
Fredbear
fair.
Pizza.
This client tour will show you just what I'm capable of. Get ready to be amazed.
Yourself.
Don't forget, every one of my creations are available for purchase or lease.
That's... Not a fan of that.
Welcome! Welcome! The
show's just begun. There's so much to be done. You'll want to be here to stay. It's a one-of-a-kind fantasy workshop where you'll quite simply be amazed.
Monty, Mr. Hippo, Happy Frog. Where fantasy meets fun. That's a Fazbear slogan.
Hit it, Mr. Octopus!
Our new world awaits. Now it's time to explore. Step right up, don't be scared. It's time to
Sun and Moon. Oh. Alright, I guess this way is the way to go. Alright. Ain't that right, dog? Yeah. So we can use our data diver on these doors to open them if we have the right clearance. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate that. What are you? Ew. Oh, over here's a good example. So this is the wall that shows the different types of data divers clearances you can get. As you can see, this is a security door, so if I try my data diver, it won't work until I get security clearance. You're disgusting. I love it. A mailbox. Gotta get the mail. Cool. Just Oat Cereal. Product of MCN. Murray's Marvelous Cleanovac. Okay. There's that little seal guy, some bees. This guy, which I guess is a hedgehog. I don't see the resemblance, but you know. It kind of looks like those guys from Skylanders. Like Hugo. Those guys. Another dog. Yeah, these hedgehogs look like the ones from Skylanders. Shout out in the comments if you know what Skylanders is. What else we got? Another Cleanovac. Magic coat rack. Another magic coat rack. Just some little froggy dudes. This guy. Two more hedgehogs. He loves his hedgehogs and his elephants, you will find out. Another elephant. This one looks a lot, and I mean a lot, like Orville elephant. Like, look at him. He's orange with the same color cheeks. Pretty sure Orville has a hat. And it's just, he's giving off Orville vibes, and I don't like it. We can't go to the retail showroom. We don't have the right security clearance. But there's collectibles. And Roxy. Roxy is here. Roxy is in the building. Not the Roxy, but not the Roxanne Wolf. But look, we got Monty. Probably. So there's just a lot going on here. Nothing really over here. Another hedgehog. Dog. There's a lot of elephants and a lot of hedgehogs everywhere. Which I would say, I wish they would add in some more variety of suit characters. Not that the hedgehogs are bad, but like 90% of everything here is these little hudgy hedgehogs, and yeah. Anywho, we gotta go in here. Issue, we can't go in there. Solution, generator. So those generators are one of the moments I was talking about where you have to use motion controls to do it. I'm playing on a PS5, so I don't have motion controls. So instead it has you use the right stick and you push down on it to make it seem like motion controls. This hat will go in there eventually, so we're just gonna set it over here next to the Fazbear Family Diner Pizza. Okay, dispatch, I hear you.
Hey, you
We
made
got
it.
some
I knew
pictures.
you would. No one doubted you for a second, and those who did are now out $20.
Computer.
Not that anyone
Cameras.
here at Fazbear Entertainment was wagering if you would survive or not.
This is the upgrade
how
spot.
immoral would that be?
We put the data
But
diver
seriously,
there,
great job.
turn it, and it
Now that
upgrades
you're
the
there,
data diver.
It would be very difficult for you to turn back. I should
Upgrade
probably
security
level
permissions.
We're still detecting movement in the building that you're in, and we have a little bit of an idea as to what it might be. Old Murray made some neat stuff.
So we gotta turn the zeros into ones.
Unfortunately, it seems that one of his most creative inventions may have encountered some homicidal
And then it goes back
glitches
the other
in its
way,
programming.
and we do the same
These
thing
things happen, and I'm sure it's nothing to
till
worry
they're all
about,
ones.
but you should.
And now we have
probably
security
worry about it.
permissions.
He was working on an endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume or character, large or small, with the ability to take on the persona of the character it occupies. With the addition of the aforementioned homicidal tendencies, of course. We'll be working on some ideas on how to neutralize this rogue endoskeleton. But in the meantime, just try to be quiet, careful, and focused on the task at hand. Always being mindful of the fact that this entity could potentially be inside any costume or character that you see. All right, take a deep breath and get back in there. Finish the job, and that $25 gift certificate is as good as yours. Right now, you should focus on finding a way to turn the power back on. Oh, good. You found the upgrade station for the data diver. You'll need it to reach the different areas in the complex. It's very important that you update the data diver whenever you find an access station. This is not optional. Now go find that power room.
Alright,
Over and
dispatch.
out.
Over and out. So these are the computers. This is where, with the data diver, you got helper, where you can look at the maps. As you can see, there's a lot of rooms. It doesn't seem like a lot, but there's a lot of rooms. Logs, this is where the mail you'll find throughout the area is. So we'll start at the bottom. Mail, August 3rd. Hello, here is your mail for today. Your mailbox is full. Last mail received 5 weeks ago. Foreclosure notice. Please respond immediately. And then we got power. Gary, I finally found the missing pieces of this stupid power device. Just got to head over there and turn the power on. I'll check in soon. And then we got moon.exe, which we will do in its own video. And parachute.exe, which we will do at the very end. So now that we're done with that, we gotta go back out here. Use the security of the data diver to walk around. So one thing I notice in a lot of these places is that the Mimic really likes these elephants and the hedgehogs. And that's 90% of the suits around this building, which isn't bad, but I was kind of hoping, because it says he can go into suits large or small. Why can't any of these little small dudes be walking around sometimes? Like, it's 90% hedgehog 90% elephant. But, like, there's not a whole lot of small suits. And I kind of wish there was. Anywho, we're going to come over here to the power room. Turn on the power. And, yeah. Also, this dude has seen better days. There's also an arm sticking out of it and bugs. So that's, not ideal. Not ideal. So this is the power grid. We have to turn these little dudes to different spots so that all the things line up before this goo, the molten lava, overflows. Because once it starts flowing, there's no stopping it. So we gotta go just like that, and then it'll go over to here, which is like the power on, and then we just turn the little knob. If the yellow stuff gets all the way to the top before you turn the knob, it'll just start going, and you better be fast, because it will not stop.
Check.
Oh.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Great
Not
news. Power has been restored to this wing of the building. Overhead paging works.
Ew.
Come on back to the security office for further instructions. Oh, and try to be careful along the way. We are seeing some strange readings in the area. You haven't
say
seen
that?
anything unusual yet, have you?
Okay.
Actually,
Another thing.
Head back to the security office, and I'll give you more instructions on what exactly we need you to retrieve for us.
Another thing. That elephant suit was sitting right here, which is good because we'll have to go this way a little later. But he says be careful on your way back to the security office because, you know, motion detection near you. That elephant disappears. It just goes away. And I kind of wish that it was walking around a little bit out here. Why is the lid back on the present? Alright. Guess I have another Roxy hat. Oh. Okay.
That was quick. So, let's talk about what you're there to find. Obviously, this possibly murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate glitches, but that doesn't mean the idea isn't sound or valuable. We think that endoskeleton has a lot of potential, and that's why we want you to retrieve Murray's original schematic for it. And after you find that schematic for us, we can certainly try to maybe find a way to probably save your life from it. If that's not incentive enough to find the schematic, then I don't know what is.
I just want my
Get that
$25
schematic,
gift
and with
card.
some luck, you can deactivate that endoskeleton and collect it for us as well. I can just smell that $25 gift certificate, can't you? You need to reach Murray's executive suite. That's where the schematic most likely is. Your data diver doesn't have executive permission yet, so you can't get anywhere near it. Not a problem. We just need to find stations to upgrade your data diver until you can gain access. They're all over the facility. In fact, there's a station up in the warehouse manager's office. You should head there next. Before you go, take a hand crank for the security fence. Looks like you can get one from the inventory tube system. That's the big machine in the security office. Should be active now.
Alright, we can put collectibles... Oh. We can put these collectibles... Can you go in there? Ah, like that. In there. Do that. It sends them up. We'll need those for the moon game later. Turn that. We can look at our collectibles. Deadeye Roxy Rodeo hat. And then tools. The hand crank. We need that. So we'll click it. It gives it to us.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Keep on trucking.
Alright, dispatch.
For now.
Alright, dispatch. So we gotta come over here, put the thing on the thing, and turn it to open that and go through here. Oh! So these little mouse dudes so that is the mimic. We are gonna ignore the mimic and just keep on going. We're gonna open the door and just stand here until he notices us. Because, alright, one thing about the AI in this game, he can't really see you until he's pretty close by. Which I think is a slight drawback to the game. I mean, it's cool and all, but like, he should have seen me by now. Like, he doesn't see you till he gets close. I like it because it's like, oh, like that. Like that. Exactly. I think it's cool that he can't see you until he gets close, because he is in a mascot suit, and like, you can't really see out the mascot suit, but still. Ew. Don't make those sounds ever again, please. Also, I think it's cool seeing the foam, because it's like accurate to like costume making. Another collectible. So we gotta go this way to the warehouse. We're just gonna let him do his thing over there. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of parts and stuff. And then we don't care about that right now. We're just gonna keep on going. Keep on going over here to our good old inventory thing. Put that there. Close that. There are all these numbers just kind of scattered around the place. Honestly, don't really know how they work, how the code works. I don't know. I'm not much of a person to use the codes. An order form. Internal. Harley Quinn print. Iconic smile. Body type C. Quality 5. Huh. Also, the Mimic. David and the Mimic. And there's a thing here that says, to whom it may concern, bring your child to work day. While we understand the moral benefits of bringing your child to work day, it is the collective opinion of the workshop staff that having children running around the workshop space is simply too much of a safety risk. Specifically, we fear that another accident could put us further behind schedule, which may mean losing some of our best clients due to repeated tardiness. Please consider canceling Bring Your Child to Work Day going forward. Aww. Anywho, yeah, over here there is a door with a code. And I guess you're supposed to use numbers and things that you find around the Costume Manor to get that code. However, I am what you call lazy and don't want to go through all that trouble of trying to find the right code. So, I did what any good person playing a game would do. I went online and I found the code and saved it to my phone, a list of all of them, because there's different ones all throughout the all throughout this place, and I saved them to my phone because I knew I would be needing it further down the line. So I'm gonna bring that up right now so that we can not have to worry about it. So, to get into this room, the code is 26294. 26294. That unlocks this door that leads into here. What does that code mean? No idea. I'll let you guys figure that out. I'm just here to play the game and show you guys how to play the game. Genuinely. Sorry if that annoys you people, but I honestly... I care, but at the same time, I've already played through the game once, and I couldn't figure out what any of these codes mean. So, here we are again. I just have a list. Deal with it. Anywho, you'll find these film reels throughout the Costume Manor, and a little break room with a eerily open fridge. Some more Just cereal. But, as you can see, you need the creator code, and we don't have that, so we can't go in there right now. So we're just gonna have to go back through here, and just keep on trucking. So we can just put that in there for now, and send it through there. I don't know how to get in there. There is a collectible there, so there has to be a way. But we'll figure that out later. So we're just gonna continue on going. Down through here. Oh, gotta press the button. I mean, going up. Oh, alright. So, let's take a look around. We got a blueprint, I guess, for Mr. Hippo. A version of Mr. Hippo, perhaps. I don't know. We got not a whole lot. A window looking out into what looks to be a warehouse carnival area with that creepy looking thing. I don't know. We'll go this way, I guess. A broken door that we can't use. I just heard a weird noise and I don't like that. Okay. A security door that we can use and we're gonna go into. Because, look, upgrade spot. Let's go. So first we're gonna open this present, where we got the hedgehog mask. Woohoo! Can't do anything with it right now, so we'll just put it in there and send it off into the distance. Yay, another computer that will tell us the map. Oh, we can look at some of the mailbox. So log, group chat, let's see. Group chat 1 and group chat 2. Group chat 1. Hey everyone, these mailboxes are everywhere. If you see anything strange, we can keep the group informed. Signed, Pete. Group chat 2. Great idea, Pete. Mr. Murray hasn't used these mailboxes for so long. It should be safe. I'd love to have some place for all of us to talk in private. I feel like the boss man is listening all the time. Penny. Huh. Pete and Penny. Sometimes the thing glitches and that stays on, but okay. Anywho, we need this. We need the upgrade. So we are upgrading to the repair permissions. So we gotta move to up to the high track, and then down to the middle, which will turn that to a 0, and then back up to the high, and then we gotta move all the way down to the low track, where it'll turn that one into a 1, up to middle, and then back down to low again, to make them all 1s. And hooray, we upgraded! I love the fact that they made the computers sound like those old CRT computers, like the Apple computers from the late 90s, early 2000s. like when you turn it on, it makes the sound. Because I have one of those Apple computers, and it makes that same sound. That humming fan sound in the background. I love it. Anywho, back to what we were doing. Looking around, we gotta go this way. Which, I hate it. Now, I don't know if I posted the video, so you may or may not know what this box is. I'd have to go back and check. But this is the box that was originally teased in Help Wanted 2, and then in the original teaser for the game also. This has Jackie. The Jackie in a box. There's nothing else really going on around here. Except in here, we can go through here and open up another collectible. And we get, yeah, that's right, the Fall Fest snow globe. Also, there's some little candies there. Some long-lasting, I can't read that, and some motor oils, along with some random metal parts. So before we do anything, we're taking this Fall Fest snow globe back over to the security room to put into the safekeeping of the inventory system, and then we will go back to Jackie. Oh, also, we got Fizz Time Pop Soda, which, if you remember, this is the sodas from, what's it called? Pizzeria Simulator. We got the exotic beverage, Ice Cold Milk, Roxy's Root and Tootin' Root Beer, Fizz Time Pop Soda, 2 different types, and Cola-Roni. So, that's pretty cool. And a very foggy vending machine. Anywho, back to Jackie. We need a crank for this door so we can open it, and luckily Jackie's box has one. However, in order to get it, we gotta turn it so that we can, you know, open the box. So oh, that's... I don't like that. I like your voice. Time to play! But I don't... You have the hands of Moon, which I don't like. And your face is just that bottom jaw. That bottom jaw is what's getting me. That is not a pleasant... It's a cool design. I would not like to ever see that ever in person. Disgusting. Let's see. So we look out here. It looks out to the warehouse again. Another look down into the warehouse. We got a Jackie poster that says "Let's play." Join us at Fredbear's Family Diner. Be yourself. Sharpay's Salon. You'll look doggone beautiful. The Elephant, and Need a Hand with Mr. Rocktopus. So anywho, we'll go in here where Digityper is at.
Welcome, new user. Please select your method of delivery.
Fredbear's Family Diner.
Do you need a snappy delivery?
Hello.
Ready? Execute.
You're kind of cool
Back
looking.
to work. Please select your method of delivery.
There's not a whole lot going on in here.
I deliver in a snap. Mail call.
I guess we'll just go over here. There's a little poster that says, "Hang in there," and a whole bunch of costume forms, which I'll just stare at for a second. We also got the Cleanovac and those little mushroom guys. Anywho, let's do this, I guess. Oh! Ew! 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 Oh, I hate that. Oh, you're gross. I don't want to play with you. Oh! 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 Oh, my poor man. Oh! Get... I don't want to have fun with you. I don't like that, not one bit. However, one thing I think about Jackie, which at the end of the episode I will get to, I think Jackie was underutilized in the game. Poor Digityper. I'm sorry. Also, Jackie's voice changes to sound a lot weirder. Not only does it change, her eyes change to look like the Mimic. Do I think Jackie is the Mimic? No. Solely because later on you'll see what the Mimic's endoskeleton looks like, and there's no way that could be what Jackie is, because Jackie is ripped in half. Like, also, why did your voice change like that? Oh, I hate that. Number 2. I think Jackie is underutilized in the sense of this is pretty much the only time we see Jackie, is this part of the game. Where does she go the rest of the game? That's a great question. I don't know. But, like, not here. Oh. 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 That's... I did not realize that happened my first playthrough of this game. Do I love Jackie's chaotic energy? Yes. Do I wish there were more moments? I think they should have utilized Jackie with more moments like this, where she could break through the vents and look down and you'd have to hide from her. Okay, and so it begins. And so it begins. And so begins the chase scene. Ugh. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Oh. I hate that you can see Jackie's arms swinging past you like that. My biggest question, why doesn't Jackie just, attack you? That is unsettling. All right, we're not gonna stand there because maybe we'll see, actually. Jackie can crawl out of there. Oh! Yeah, absolutely not. I don't want to open any presents with you, Jackie. Also, that is the majority of Jackie for the whole game. Unless I'm missing something, I also hate that music box with a passion. But, like... Alright. So Jackie falls, right? We both fell through the same vent. Same hole in the ground. My question, where's Jackie at? Because we just fell through there.
If you can hear me, pick up.
Unless Jackie, like, slithered away somehow. I don't think that's the case. But hey, it's 1 a.m. now. Dispatch?
Awesome. Glad to see you made it here without any complications whatsoever. So we did some digging to learn more about that bothersome endoskeleton that keeps relentlessly pursuing you. From what we can tell, it was designed to keep Murray's son entertained while Murray worked. It would mimic the actions of those around it. At some point, the endoskeleton was exposed to some sort of violence, the details of which are a little fuzzy. This mimic endoskeleton then copied that violent behavior. We came up with some great ideas on how to protect yourself. Unfortunately, we came up with those ideas before the last technicians were sent in, and they ended up with less than positive results. So it seems that maybe distraction and avoidance are your best tools, as a direct confrontation will likely result in the loss of some limbs. The previous technicians considered it an honor to lose limbs in the service of their company, and I'm sure they would tell you that themselves if they hadn't died from blood loss. We expect you'll succeed where they failed. 1 out of 3 Fazbear employees has confidence in you, so go get 'em, Tiger. I found the location of another upgrade station in the showrooms. You can get there if you head back through the welcome show. That's the room where you entered the building. Check the monitor. I'm sending you a camera feed. Go there. Over and out.
I'm guessing by monitor he means the map. So we're here. We gotta go to that welcome lobby over there. Is that what he means? Yeah, we gotta go there. Anywho, we'll do that in the next episode, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed Secret of the Mimic. Woohoo! In the next episode, we will continue on going. And we'll make it to whenever the next save point is at probably 2 a.m. And yeah, I will see you guys then. Off to VR Gabe with the outro.
Hello everybody, thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you'd never miss another video. You never know what I might post. If you liked, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and leave a comment, because I always respond to them. Anywho, guys, see you in the next episode. Bye!